Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Tigers long-term franchise here on OOTP 25. When we last left off, we just cleared the trade deadline, and we will be simming to the end of the 2024 season. Uh, Due to some of the moves we made during the trade deadline, we basically dumped most of the salary and most of the good players. So the rest of this season is going to be quite bad. I have, however, gone back through and reorganized what the staff and lineup will look like for the rest of the season. So it will, and I usually have consistent lineups for both sides unless I have like a very specific platoon guy. But Garcia, Torkelson, Green, Keith, Hira, Matt Parker Meadows, Kerry Carpenter, Dylan Dingler, and Javi Baez. The staff. Olsen, Phillips, Mize, Hunter, and Fardo. And we have Vest, Manning, and recently acquired Bryce Jarvis um, as our stoppers. Then you can see the rest of the bullpen there. Called up Ty Madden. So yes, I'm going to sim to the end of the season, and we will talk about it from there. Okay, so here at the start of the month of September, Sawyer Gipson Long was the American League Pitcher of the Month in the month of August. Honestly, kind of impressive. In his first few games, in his first like 8 games out of the bullpen, 19 innings, two home runs, 4 earned runs, a 2.21 ERA plus. Quite the month for Gibson. Anyways, I will meet you at the end of the season. Okay, so welcome back, and welcome to the end of the 2024 season. So your Detroit Tigers finished 71-21. Now, given where we were, and given that I sold off a bunch of this team's starting players, you'd think, oh well, how the hell did that happen? Let's go into the expanded standings. So, pre-All-Star break, we were 35-62. Post-All-Star break, we were above 500. We played very well in the second half, especially well after oh god, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we played especially well after the trade deadline. Like let's go find where is team schedule. July. So you see, after the All Star break, we were just as bad. We won a few games going into the break, or coming out of the trade deadline. We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Then we lost won two more games, and lost 2 out of 3 in Seattle. Swept the Yankees. Lost 2 out of 3 against the Cubs. Took 3 out of 4 against the White Sox. Swept the Angels. We got swept by Boston and lost the first 2 against San Diego. Beat San Diego in the final game. Took the first 2 from Oakland. Lost 2 out of 3 against Colorado. Swept the Orioles. Swept the Royals. Took 2 out of 3 against the Orioles. Took 2 out of 3 against the fucking Devil Rays, and then lost 2 out of 3 to the White Sox to end the year. This team played incredibly well in the second half, and I think these numbers are going to show that. Ignore Kilbadu. He replaced. He came up and played the final month of the season over fucking what's his name? He's not coming back. Keston Hira, because he was absolutely atrocious this year. Look at that, a 59 OPS plus from a fucking DH. Yeah. Get the fuck off my team. But yes, let's go position by position. So Parker Meadows came up, and he played fantastic. A 149 OPS plus. 148 WRC plus, only a single point lower. Really good. Kind of a low walk percentage, but and a high K rate, but I'm sure that's fine. What's the BABIP? Yeah, the BABIP was a bit high. I don't expect him to be this good, though he played a really good center field, and even if that comes down to like a 120 OPS plus next year, or over a larger sample size, I think he'll still be fine. This was very encouraging for Parker Meadows, especially in comparison to his 37 games from last year. The K rate dropped, but the walk rate also dropped. So I don't know, but everything else shot up. So 23 extra base hits and 200 plate appearances. I will take that very much. And as you can see, he's now up to a 55 rating. This guy's turning it around. I think we have a center fielder. Um, I think when at the All Star break, Riley Green was really struggling, but he managed to turn it around. He had two WAR season, 103 OPS, WRC plus. I don't know. This will probably go down as one of his weaker seasons. I think that he will be much better next year. His defense in left wasn't great, but it was better than his defense in center. And I'm sure this will grow during the off season. So coming into next year, he will be our starting left fielder, and he's going to be quite a good left fielder. So that's good. Again, don't really look at Riley Green. Javi Baez was ass. Luis Garcia struggled with us quite a lot. Though I'm not going to give up on him yet. Um, and, you know, it's better than fucking. And it's not Gio Urshela, and we still have these other two pieces in the trade that might be something. Like, Baraxic, or whatever the hell his name is, was actually up in the big leagues for us to end the year. Dylan Dingler got called up, and he was fairly good behind the plate, but yeah, he wasn't much with the bat. But yeah, despite having a 68 WRC plus, he managed to put up a positive WAR, so he must have been quite good with the glove. Sorry, gotta add him to my fucking interesting players list. Okay. Onto the pitching side of things. Reese Olson was fine this year. Like his rating was up to like a 60 at one point, but I don't think he's quite all that. His his ERA was 409. FIP for 438. I think this is who he is. I think he's more of a five guy, but he's our ace at the moment. Connor Phillips came up, and for us, he was quite good, but again, his ERA underperformed his FIP quite a lot. Now, that could be. No, he's not a ground baller. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I expect that control to be dev-labbed in the off season. Okay. Further on. Casey Mize was okay. Just okay. Brant Hunter was quite good after being called up. 5 FIP, but the ERA was good. Yeah, it appears our pitching staff really overperformed in the final few months this season. Oh, well, Alex Fardo was actually really good after being moved into the rotation from the looks of it. Maybe not. His ERA actually went up from after we put him in the rotation. I don't know. Yeah, I'd prefer he move back to the bullpen during the off season. He's nothing more than a fifth starter at his current state. The bullpen was good. Bryce Jarvis pitched. I thought he pitched better than that for us. Well, his FIP was really good, but his fucking ERA was high. Yeah, I think that's pretty. This is promising. He pitched really well for us. Though only 19 innings. I'm a bit confused, considering he was a stopper for the entire second half. So I don't know. Matt Manning I think we found something. Like this guy is a great stopper. 68 innings. The FIP's a bit higher than the ERA. I should put shutdowns slash meltdowns on here, but he pitched a fantastic year for us. Um, yeah, this guy could be a piece in our bullpen for years to come, or maybe he jumps to the rotation. But I'd prefer to keep him in here, where his stuff is better than it would be in the rotation. Um, he was only a stopper for the final few months of the season, but he was quite effective in that time. Ty Madden was okay out of the bullpen in the final few months. He was pretty good in the bullpen out of the final few months. Yeah. Sawyer, as you saw, Sawyer Gibson actually won the fucking pitcher of the month in uh in August, but he fell down to earth in fucking September. So yeah, there he was at the end of August, and September was kind of a mess. I'm not too concerned. He's just the long relief guy. Okay. Team stats. Oh shit! I clicked on batter stats. So team stats. The hitting was not good, especially in terms of like WAR and all that. The pitching was bad, or pitching and defense. The defense is not actually all that good. Negative 21 ZR. Yeah, the defense wasn't particularly good. The pitching, though, was actually pretty decent. Third in WAR, fourth in runs allowed, best bullpen ERA in the league, 13th in star ERA, fifth in ERA in total, seventh fewest hits allowed, like second fewest home runs allowed, seventh fewest walks. This pitching, this group of pitchers can actually work. We just need to work on the offensive side of the ball. And we were actually quite unlucky. As you see, -7 on the fucking on the Praguerian. I don't know, but yeah, we were 7 games worse than we should have been in terms of like raw run differential. So that's something to think about. This team isn't as far away as we think, and if we were like that, we would have only been like 5 games out of a playoff spot instead of 12. Huh, we would have been almost as far out of a fucking wildcard spot as we were a division spot. Gotta love the Central. I hate this division. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Colt Keith quietly put up a fantastic season. Like, this guy could be one of our big pieces going forward. 34 home runs, a 150 OPS. Why does it keep resetting? 145 WRC plus, 70 extra base hits, an 11% walk rate, 151. Like, this guy was probably the best hitter on our team this year, and he's a rookie. I will probably look into. Wait, does he already have an extension? Oh shit, he's here till his age 30 season. Masterclass by my fucking by my um. That's a masterclass by my fucking I don't know. This isn't something that any. I didn't accidentally let my fucking assistant GM do this, right? It doesn't seem. I don't think so. You guys can tell me if this is a contract that was already signed or signed prior to the 2024 season. Okay. But yes, I don't actually have to worry about extending him. I only have to worry about extending Riley Green, which might be a pain in the ass because because the game says he's fucking 80 overall, even though from the stats I don't really know if I'd say he's 80 overall left fielder. Especially given that he actually wasn't even that good that he didn't even play that good at defense this year. I don't know. So let's check out the actual standings here. So Tampa Bay, Baltimore, and New York all went to the postseason. And from the other two divisions, the only teams to make it were Texas and Cleveland. The Houston Astros will not go to the ALCS for the, I don't know, 10 millionth year in a row. Atlanta won 108 games. Jesus. 221 run differential. Oh my god, if they don't win the World Series. But yeah, so Atlanta won 108 games. Won the division by 27 games. Jesus Christ. Cincinnati and St. Louis made the postseason. Again, two other like really good, and again two fairly decent teams. And Arizona, San Diego, and Los Angeles made the postseason. And the Rockies had like a wild fucking second half. Look at this shit. This is something I was keeping up with when we played them. Like, but fucking Elder Almora or whatever, he fucking went off in the second half of the season. Yeah, like I don't know how this happened. I don't think those were his stats when he started the year, but they called up Zach Veen to play center, and he played a very good center field. Jordan Beck came up and he played great. Yeah, I don't. I'm very confused on what happened here because this doesn't make any sense. Oh god, like look at that shit. Because I saw them at the break and they were just as bad as we were, and then they came back to finish 500. Ugh. If this team keeps up what they did this season, they could be terrifying for years to come. And this is without their elite defensive shortstop. Like they were playing shitty ass Ryan Ritter. Ugh. You might be saying, why are you making fun of Ryan Ritter? Because he sucks. I've tried to make him work in the past. He's a great defender, but he can't hit to save his life. I'm trying to find their fucking schedule. Give me a second. I don't remember. The schedule is the front page, but look at this shit. They won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in a row. Oh god, they're like the final few months of the season were like they made us look weak. 20-5 in September, and we had a pretty good ending to the season. So I don't know. But yes, this is the playoffs for this year. Let's just check out the statistics of the season. So Gio Urshela won the batting title for a combination of us and Washington. No Tigers there. Acuna hit 52 home runs, Soto hit 47. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Huh. I've had Strand in the past. He's okay. On base percentage. OPS, we actually had Colt Keith 9th. So that's nice. Nobody in WAR, none of it. In terms of caught stealing, Javi Baez is up there. OPS plus Colt Keith was actually up there. Boba. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. My dog decided it would be a fun idea to sit on my mouse. She loves doing that. What the fuck? How did Mitch Keller pitch this poorly? Mitch Keller's a great pitcher. Whatever. Damn, Logan Webb, 5.9. 5.9 WAR with a 4.20 ERA. Jesus Christ, he must have pitched a lot of innings. 3 complete games. Yeah, that looks like it. No league leaders here. Team statistics. We had probably one of the worst defenses in the league this year. No. Okay, well, the Rockies had one of them. A switch must have flipped, because I've never seen the Rockies play that well before in this game. Yeah, we had the third worst defense in the league. And that's with Parker Meadows being quite good near the end of the year. Uh, so I'm going to cut through to the playoffs. You'll see who the world champion is this year, and then we'll do the early phases of the off season up until free agency, or maybe we'll just do the whole off season. I don't know. I think we're gonna do like the first bit, and we'll cut off at free agency. Okay, so the postseason has ended, and okay, where the hell is it? The Atlanta Braves beat the New York Yankees in 7 games. I am very disappointed by this. The Yankees were up 3-2, and they came a game short of winning the World Series. Though I can't be too disappointed because the Braves were just straight up the best team in baseball this season. Look at this fucking division graph, and you'll see that the Braves fucking deserve this. Still, though, my boys in the Bronx did their best. Oh, God. Anyways. Let's just go through salary arb and see what everybody wants. No pending free agents. I don't really want any of these minor leaguers back. Matt Verling. I don't want to pay him $1 million. Like Tyler Wade, I just want him to be a backup. So am I gonna pay a backup $1 million? I'll pay you 1.4. 1.45? Okay. Got him a little bit cheaper than his fucking salary arb ask. He was quite disappointing though, so maybe he'll take 2.5? I don't know. Go 2.6 on him. No, he's gonna fucking be, I deserve the exact fucking salary arb. 2.7. Okay, we got him for a bit cheaper. Here, I'm withdrawing you fucking... I'm withdrawing that. I don't want you back. Alex Lang, 1.7. Will Vest, my boy. What about just... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Will Vest, you had a fantastic season this year, so I bet you're going to want a lot of money, but... 2? Like, the thing says 2.2, so you take 2.1. Okay, it'll take 2.1. Matt Manning, I'm assuming you're also going to want 2.1. Actually, it says you want 2.8, so 2.7? Miguel Diaz, 1.2, or 1.1 mil. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't realize all of my fucking relievers were already in arbitration. Did he want 1.4? I think he wanted 1.4. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lowball him. Okay, so all that's done. I'm actually not going to be bringing back any free agents or anything. Okay, I'm briefly going to go in to my news and mail and say the entire league and organize the entire league for the next little bit. Shit, we fucking just retired Justin Verlander's number. Huh. Oh, that's good. Casey Mize. What the hell? Yeah, I'll extend that. I'll give you $3 million, Casey. Chaffin, I'm not giving you $6 million. Goodbye. New budget is about $208 million. Increase attendance, improve team chemistry, increase fan interest, and play close to 500 ball. I don't think that's entirely impossible. Trade proposal. Well, given that I'm cutting him, yeah, I'll just... thank you. I was about to fucking cut Castanera, so I'll take this guy. And I lost another fucking locker room leader, but I don't really care because he was terrible. End of season prospect report, fucking hell. This is probably because they got called up and they just tore their fucking cover off the ball. What the fuck? Okay, let's, Detroit. So we only have two on this list, Max Clark and Chase Young. About pitchers, well. We have Chase Burns, Jackson Jobe, and Troy Melton. Chase Burns actually pitched. He got as high as A+. He did struggle in A+, so that's probably where he's going to start next season. But I'm sure he'll be fine. Yes. Off-season begins. The dev lab is now open. So I have 10 dev lab slots. That's just what I like running with. During the off-season, I usually like turning both of those off. So we have $60 million if we wanted to, I don't know, sign a big-time free agent or make a big-time extension. Particularly Riley Green. This is who I've been thinking about for the entire season. Okay, what if I just said, fuck it, 15 years at, I don't know, 12.5 million? But these first few years will be a bit less, like this will be like 5 million, or 2.5 million, 5.5, and 6 million, and then 12.5 million, and then 10 million. And we actually up these years to like 15 million. And we keep you till your age 38 season. Included no trade clause. Shit, he'd actually want that. Yeah, I'd be willing to sign such a great player for $15 million a year. Hell yeah, I would. So it looks like we're going to have our boy Riley Green here for the long haul. I'd honestly be interested. Like, I want to see a full season out of Parker Meadows before I commit long term. Same goes for Connor Phillips and most of these guys. Colt Keith actually already has he's already locked in. But yes, I think that long term deal for Riley Green is going to be nice. That's going to pay off big time because he's already, according to my head scout, an 80 overall. So yeah, that's good. Let's go and check. Let's go set our dev lab. Okay. Who was I looking for? Connor Phillips. Yes, you're who I'm looking for. Increase your control, my dude. Like you need to learn how to not walk 18 guys per inning. And Casey, you actually need, surprisingly, the complete and total opposite. You need better movement. So, these two, like I'm not giving up on Casey Mize. I think that this guy has the potential to be a very good starting pitcher. Weirdly, he can't get lefties out like at all. Maybe he's gonna be a fucking reliever. I don't know. But yes, those two work. Torkelson was actually... I don't actually think I talked about Torkelson, but he actually, like, really struggled in the second half. Despite being quite good in the first half. I don't know. I'm gonna give him another season, and then if he continues to struggle next year, I'll dev-lab him. I feel like just helping his eye might actually be able to help him a bit. I don't know. Is Luis Garcia a guy who I'm really all that fucking... I don't know. He's already in arbitration. I'm not gonna... It would take several years in the dev lab, and I don't really know if I care enough. Parker Meadows. Generate now. Quality of contact. See if you can get just a few more. Let's see if you can make that fucking BABIP a bit more sustainable. Riley Green, I'm not all that concerned about you. Okay, so there's the first four guys. Where did I pull up the prospect screen? I meant to pull up the AAA screen. Okay, Jace Middles... I don't know. He seems just solid. Jace Jung. Yeah, the one thing I think that this guy actually needed before I was going to call him up was a little bit of a boost to quality of contact. Honestly, I think the same goes for this guy. That's three guys I've stuck in there for quality of contact. Jackson Jobe. I think he just needs to work on his stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a... Hey Jackson, just go and work on up pitch. I don't really care what's your velocity. See if you can actually throw the ball harder. So you still have 4 slots left. I think I'm going to tell him to work on his quality of contact. See if he can get a bit more sustainable. I feel like if this guy's movement hits 60, that would like actually push him over the edge and do like to where he could start thinking about being an elite starting pitcher. Luis Garcia, I'm going to tell him, Luis, work on your eye. Plate discipline. Keel. Work on, just work on hitting them. Try and hit some home runs next year. So here is the dev lab. Phillips, Casey, Parker Meadows, Jace Jung. I hope that at least like half of these hit. Because if half of these hit, this team could be substantially better next year. Okay. Onward. Okay, breaking news. Riley Green does sign a massive 15-year, $189 million contract with the Detroit Tigers, keeping him here through the 2039 season. at a very reasonable price. Like if he becomes what I think he will, and like I am very confident in this man's ability to consistently have a 300 batting average, knock 20 homers a season, maybe like a 450 OBP. This guy should be one of the best players in Detroit Tigers history. And he's going to be here till he is 38 years old. And, you know, if he's still playing in his age 38 season, he's probably going to be bad enough to where I can, like, keep just one-upping him on, like, 10, $11 million contracts. Yes. Also, all of the, except for Badu, we're still waiting on Badu, but okay, game, you don't need to show me the fucking dev lab. Oh yeah, I forgot. I traded for that guy. I did that right at the start of the episode. You people probably think I have like the memory of and the Yankees. Okay. But this is funny because the Yankees literally did that earlier, like 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know why they traded Dominguez, Chase Hampton, and Peralta for him, but yeah, that is a franchise-destroying move by the Yankees. Okay. Pete Alonso is sticking with the Mets for 6 years. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Golden Gloves in the American League. We didn't win any. NL Gold Gloves. Obviously, we didn't win any of these. Okay, Badu re-signed for 1.8. The Brewers, Guardians trade something. Clase is the... Also, I still gotta fucking replace the uniforms for most of the teams in the league. My apologies. But Clase... Honestly, I thought that maybe Matt Manning would be in the running for this, but I guess not. Yeah, it's probably fair. NL reliever of the year, Arnold De Los Santos. Padres. Yay. I don't know. He had a very good season. And it looks like we got a Silver Slugger award this year. Yes, Colt Keith won the Silver Slugger for second base. Even though I'm pretty sure he was playing third base near the end of the year. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. And they're your National League Silver Sluggers. Shit, I actually didn't mean to hit that. Wait. No. Wait. We actually did get the American League Rookie of the Year with Colt Keith, Jackson Holliday, runner-up, Evan Carter, Wyatt Langford, Nolan Shanuel, I don't know. And Willie your Ivar, NL Rookie of the Year, Kyle Harrison, and Eldel Lamar. Damn, he's a fucking 80. What kind of fucking development did this motherfucker get this year? Because I know he's not that good. I've played the Rockies before. Whatever. I'm just screaming. Yoshinobu Yamashiro did not get the fucking Rookie of the Year, though it looks like he blew his arm out, so, you know. Probably should have seen that coming. Kevin Cash wins Manager of the Year. What a fucking shock. Snitker wins NL Manager of the Year. Yeah, that makes sense. Tanner Houck won the Cy Young. Okay. Fucking Boston piece of shit. Okay. Shane Bieber, Zach Eflin, Garrett Crochet, Corbin Burns. Yeah. Dylan Tate on this list. He threw 105 innings out of the bullpen. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Max Fried wins the NL Cy Young Award. Mackenzie Gore got some votes. He must have had that was a pretty average looking thing. Same for him. Wheeler was fine, I guess. Justin Steele second in the fucking Cy Young Award voting. MVP. Who wins the MVP? Harrison conducts. Okay. Oh, I got that wrong. Bunch of random traits I don't care about. Rafael Devers. The Red Sox have the MVP and the Cy Young Award this year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. Cool. Juan Soto, Byron Buxton, Gunnar Henderson, Aaron Judge, Colt Keith. Colt Keith got some votes. That's good. I'm happy for him. He deserves it. Altuve, Guerrero Jr., Rodriguez, Neto. Zach fucking Neto? Okay. Logan O'Hoppe. Yeah, makes sense. And Acuna won, and he won unanimously because he had 53 home runs, or 52 home runs, and what was it, like a nearly 200%? It was a 179 WRC, but yeah, he won that easily. Oh god, Ohtani. Oh, I thought you were supposed to fucking win the Cy Young every year. Is his injury included in this? Is that why he didn't pitch this year? Or I don't know. He didn't pitch this year for some reason. I know he's not in real life, but I wonder why he isn't pitching in the game. Okay. So those are your awards. Okay, so I either forgot to offer Verling something, or what, but we actually got Matt Verling back. Matt Verling went to arbitration, and he got $1.6 million. And with all the free agents filed and the international free agents entering the market, that's going to be the end of this episode. We will see you next time for free agency, the off season, the actual off season. This first part of the off season is kind of unimportant. Besides the fact that I signed Riley Green, dude, a forever contract. Anyways, see you next time, folks.